Hello Taurus, thank you for joining me today. Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all doing well at this time. I've chosen 3 packs to use for your reading today, Taurus. And the reading's going to cover the energies between the 7th to the 13th of September for you. So the Gilded Tarot by Sherry Maraschetti. I'm just going to do a final shuffle. I'm just going to take one card from here for Taurus for the 7th to the 13th of September, and this will be an overall energy card for the reading. Okay, so the overall energy is the Ace of Wands, which is about a brand new, creative, passionate enterprise or beginning or opportunity. So I'll just put that over there. And then we have the Fairy Oracle cards by Brian Froud. All of the packs have had a previous shuffle before turning the video on. I just put those out of the way at the moment. So we have the current situation, the challenge to that, what's in your power ×2, an outcome card, and then a card from the bottom of the pack, which is something usually quite important that the universe would like to say. Just do a final shuffle now of the Animal Spirit card by Colette Reid to add a little bit of depth and clarity to the energies. And these energies are going to be quite different to the usual tarot energies. So at the heart of your reading, Taurus, there we go, we have fairies of the future and koi fish spirit, which is about there is always enough. So fairies of the future is talking about having your plans, setting plans in action, looking to the future, don't look back. It's, you know, bearing in mind what's gone before, having an understanding of the past and how that shapes us and informs us, if you like. But now there's something about it's time now to make plans for going forward now. Leave it up to this nymph up here. He's got one eye to the past, one eye to the future. So leave it for him to hold those energies. But for yourselves, it's about looking to the future now and starting to make plans going forward. And then the koi fish spirit is there is always enough. So never think that you're not enough. You are enough in all ways, Taurus. Never doubt yourself, particularly at this time when you've got this sort of energy coming in for you. And also, whatever it is you're planning, whichever it is you're going forward, don't worry about not having enough, whatever that's to do with. As the koi fish spirit says, there is always enough. So go forward, plan confidently to go forward. You are going to be well looked after around at the time of this enterprise, whatever it is. Remember, the overall energy was the Ace of Wands. Beautiful energies. So what are the challenges going to be? Right, so the challenges, we've got the Oakman and we've got Peacock Spirit, which is about let it shine. So the Oakman is, this is about getting to the root of things, taking things steady, taking your time, tap into the wise part of yourself. Sometimes it's about seeking out wise counsel from our elders, perhaps, to get a better understanding. But it certainly encourages not to do anything too quickly or rashly. Give this situation some thought and consideration as you go forward. But that's a challenge for you at this time. I think there's perhaps an impulse of going forward too quickly, and the Oakman is saying no. You know, you've got to take your time. look into the root of the matter, do a bit of study and research if you like, and if necessary, look for wise counsel. Because the peacock spirit is here also to clarify, saying let it shine. So, you know, as you are wanting to shine, or perhaps you're a bit shy about showing your true colours, Taurus, here, and peacock spirit says, you know, you need to show your true colours. You need to let yourself shine. Look, the heart chakra is lit up, look, and shining its way forward. There's lots of emerald green here, which is to do with Archangel Raphael, the healing angel. So it's all to do with the heart and matters of the heart and love and relationships or healing. You know, it could be that, you know, you're a healer. But whatever, it'll mean something different for all of you, Taurus. So let it shine. But this is a challenge for you. It's a challenge for you to do that. And it's also a challenge for you to you know, seek out wise counsel, get to the root of a situation, get a better understanding before going forward. All right. So they're the challenges. What's in your power? Right. Well, here we have the bodacious bodak and brown bear spirit, which is take time out. So in your power at this time, Taurus, the bodacious bodak is the meddler, and he meddles, he interferes, he finishes things off that people leave undone. So the energy of the bodacious bodak is that this fairy, he will, if you leave anything undone, not finished, he will finish it for you, but it won't be finished in the way you want it finishing. It won't be done your way. So what this is saying is, don't leave things to chance. Don't leave things undone, unfinished, because they will get finished, but not in the way that you want them to. Somebody else will interfere, maybe with the best of intentions, but it won't be done in the right way for you. So that's just a nudge from the universe about that. And then taking time out, brown bear spirit. So have some time to yourself, you know, especially when with the oakman spirit, which is about taking your time, getting to the root of things. So take time out, you know, have time to consider what it is that you're going to be doing and the plans that you're making. So sometimes we have to take time to ourselves to make these plans and to get a better understanding. But don't leave things to chance. Don't leave anything undone, because it will be completed, but not in the way you want it to be. Now we have the undressing of a salad and frog spirit, which is about clearing out the clutter. So the undressing of a salad, this is about when we're having to juggle lots of things all at the same time. Sometimes we lose our focus on some things because we're concentrating on something else, which means that the things we're not keeping an eye on can come tumbling down, which is very similar to the bodacious bodak. So you can do this, Taurus. This is just a nudge from the universe, just to say that, you know, don't take on too much, especially if you're making plans of doing something new and creative. Just be mindful of, if you take on too much of the responsibilities on top of the responsibilities that you already have, then that's going to be difficult, isn't it? Being able to focus and look after every single aspect. So just be mindful of that. And sometimes we have to delegate, don't we? And sometimes we may have to drop one responsibility to take on a new responsibility. So it'll mean something different for all of you, Taurus. Then the frog spirit, clear out the clutter. So that's a very similar energy. If you've got too much clutter around, too much on your mind, trying to carry and be responsible for too many things, then things can become very foggy and cluttered. Our mind can become cluttered, as well as our physical environment can become cluttered. So clear out the clutter. Get rid of that which is no longer needed, no longer relevant. So that can clear your way for going forward, Taurus. And the outcome, we have Iris of the Rainbow and Vulture Spirit, which is about nothing is wasted. So Iris of the Rainbow, now what this talks about is receiving a blessing. Now Iris, the energy of Iris of the Rainbow is that as a rainbow comes out, as the dark clouds recede, don't they? And the rain clouds go away and the sun comes out, and then we get the rainbow. So here we see Iris, she still has some of her body is turned towards the past. And she's even got a foot on a bubble of what's happened in the past events. And she's quite protective of what's gone. Even though this is part of the dark cloud, that probably negative energies that need to be released. Because we have the fairy archer here that's getting ready to shoot his arrow to burst that bubble. So she got her foot on it, quite protective. So there's things from the past that she's still quite protective of, but that she really needs to let go, as with clear out the clutter card. All right, and the undressing of a salad, holding on to too much. But she is sort of half turning away. She is looking at this blessing, this rainbow that's being put into her hand. So she is starting to see the importance of that and acknowledge the blessings that she has around her and that are being offered to her at this time. All right, Taurus. So this is about seeing the blessings for what they are in your life at this time, and to try, if you can, to let the past, the dark cloud from the past, to let them go. All right, because they're going to go. The archer is going to fire his arrow, and that bubble is going to be burst. So you know, and that can be a bit of a shock if that happens, metaphorically so. So if you can let go, get rid of the clutter. All right, try not to do everything yourself in this situation. Try not to hold all of this on your mind. All right, let it go. Because the vulture spirit tells you that nothing is wasted. So whatever's gone is gone. It was purposeful in its time. It was necessary. It's part of who you are now. But you can't keep holding on to it, Taurus. So, you know, it's not wasted. The energies of the past, experiences of the past are not wasted. There's been lots of learning and lots of lessons learned from those experiences in the past. But the time has come to let them go now. All right. And something else that the universe wants to say to you is this is Arvel the parrot. This is about communication, all forms of communication. This is important for you at this time now, Taurus. Communicating, all right, communicating clearly, clear communication, listening and speaking, and communication in all its forms is very important for you at this time going forward, Taurus. And also Otter Spirit wants to say that you are never alone. You are never alone so far as the universe and spirit are concerned. You know, spirit have got your back and are guiding you forward, as well as loved ones around you, and you've got family and friends around you. So don't think you're ever on your own. You're never on your own. You've always got the angels, spirit, ascended masters, universal energies around you, and are sending you lots of love here. All right, so just a little bit of an extra message coming in for you, Taurus, from the universe. I'm going to leave it there, Taurus, I do hope you've enjoyed the reading. If you would like a private reading, please get in touch. The information is below the video. But thank you so much for joining me. Good luck going forward, and please do join me again in the future. Take care now. Bye-bye.